welcome back to my channel. This is Sharp and Laugh TV YouTube channel. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen clipper blades. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen different type of clipper blades professionally. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen your different type of stone surfaces. This is a channel where you learn how to use chemicals, powders to sharpen your clipper blade on the super hard manual sharpening stones. This is a channel where you learn how to form your material stones, how to form your super hard manual sharpening stone professionally, logically, technically. Okay, if you have not subscribed to this channel, number one thing we have to do now is to subscribe. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You will see where the right subscribe, SUBSYBE. Use your finger to press it. It will now change to subscribe with notification bell. Press that notification bell again. It will now change to 3 bell options. Press the one at the topmost, painted white or black in color, which means you have taken the notification. The moment you come on live, the moment we post video, we post shorts, you are going to be the number one to be seeing the video. Thank you. But if you have subscribed before, it is only one time. You don't need it again. If you have subscribed before, it is only one time. But if you have not subscribed before, let's subscribe before we move. Our tutorial for today is don't do these 4 things to your clipper blade. You may condemn it totally. You may render it useless. Let me try to elaborate it very well. You can be able to understand it. This is our clipper blade. Everybody gets his own different way of sharpening the clipper blade on the stone. But there are 4 places where you place your thumb on the back of this blade to sharpen it. When you place your thumb on the back of this blade to sharpen it, you are going to condemn the blade totally. You are going to condemn the clipper blade totally. There are 4 places, we put our thumb on the back of the blade to sharp on the super hard manual sharpening stone. But there are 4 places, if you place your thumb at the back of this blade for sharpening, you are going to render this clipper blade useless. You are going to spoil the surface. And if you want to repair the surface or resharpen it back, only the real professional who knows much about sharpening a clipper blade using the stone can put it into correction back and can correct it back. If not, you are going to render the surface useless. You are going to render it useless. We have 4 different ways here, or different portions here. When you place your thumb on the back of the blade, you sharpen from A to Z. At the end of the day, you test the clipper blade will not work. And if care is not taken, you are going to render it useless. Likewise, using of the stone too, there are ways you use your stone to condemn this surface of this. Let me put it down for you to see clearly. There are ways you use this stone surface, this surface of your stone, to sharpen the clipper blade, that you are going to condemn this surface. That is 2 in 1 now. 2 in 1. How you sharpen your clipper blade, the hopper and the bottom clipper blade, you place your top at the back, spoil the clipper blade inner surface. You want to render it useless. And also, there are ways you use your super hard manual sharpening stone, this surface. If care is not taken, you are going to spoil the surface. at the end of the day, this stone surface will not work for you again. The stone that we have been using before to sharpen different type of clipper blades, maybe for like 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, even 1 year, we just discover just in a moment. You continue sharpening the clipper blade, you tested, failed, tested, failed, tested, failed. You continue sharpening clipper blade on it, tested, failed, tested, failed. What is the problem? Where the problem comes from? And that is why I always say it. If you learn the sharpening, how to sharpen clipper blade, you know it very well, but you don't know how to maintain the stone surfaces, you are going to lose the quality of the stone surface you are using. At the same time, you may not know that it's the surface of the stone that is spoiled. You continue blaming yourself, whether the way you place the top, whether you apply the oil, whether the way you apply the powder, etc., etc. You begin to be blaming yourself. And if you don't get a real expert beside you, which means you are going to be talking this one as a past tense. There was time I was sharpening clipper before. There was time I having good stone before. That is what you are now going to be saying. But for such a word not to come out of your mouth, for you to be maintaining your standard, you have to know the secret behind the sharpening of clipper blade. The secret. This stone having many secrets. That is why many people find it difficult to use it. Yeah, I can see your comment. Luzia, no go miss. I can't pronounce it very well. I'm very sorry for that. And Samir Amachi, I better put your country there. Put your country there. Put your country there. Put your country there, please. Let me know your country where you are putting hi to me. So, what I'm saying exactly, to become a real professional in sharpening of clipper blade using the super hard manner sharpening stone, this one deal with sense. Real sense. The stone deal with real sense. Because when you, let me give you one assignment for you to get what I'm saying clearly. In your environment, if you are a barber, you are a stylist, you are a proprietor, barber engineers, or person who having clipper by himself or herself, sharpen it, looking for barber who's going to sharpen it for you. Count how many barber shop in your environment. Count how many barber shop in your village. Count how many barbers in your town. Count how many barbers in your street. Count how many barbers in your school. Count how many barbers in your city. Now find out exactly, or go to barber group or their club or where they are holding meeting. Now ask them how many people can sharpen clipper blade professionally with stone, with error free. When you give such a person 100 set of clipper blade, this is one set. This is a set of clipper blade. The upper, the bottom clipper blade. When you give such a person 100 set of clipper blade, he or she is going to sharpen the 100 set on the stone. All the 100 sets are going to be tested once or are going to work fine. All 100 sets are going to work fine. That is what we call real professional in sharpening of clipper blade using the super hard manner sharpening stone. I can sharpen 1,000 sets of clipper blade on this stone. When you tested all are going to work fine. All are going to be working like new one because I know the techniques, I know the tricks, I know the logics, I know the strategies, I know the systems, I know everything pertaining to the stone. If I thought I don't know all, I know almost all, between 90 and 95% how you can maintain your stone surfaces. Then the way you can place your thumb on the back of the blade to sharpen your clipper blade so that you are going to maintain this inner surface of the blade. It will be working for you like say you are using nail clipper blade almost every day by day. It will be giving you the best of the service. And whereas you see some people, they buy nail clipper blade, nail clipper engine, but the new clipper now be working like old one because they don't know how to sharpen clipper blade very well, because they don't know how to form their stone surfaces very well. And you see person using old clipper, as old as clipper is, it will not be working like new one because the person know much about sharpening of clipper blade, or he gets somebody who is expert sharpening the clipper blade for him or her. Even in my own, I prefer to sharpen my clipper blade than to buy new one, because the way the new one is going to work, I'm going to sharpen the clipper blade in the same way it's going to work like a new one, or even better than the new one. I'm sorry. So that is why I'm giving out the secrets one by one. And if you really want to enjoy this thing, if you have not subscribed before, subscribe to this channel, Sharp and Laugh TV. Subscribe. Remember to press the notification button so that the moment I come on live, I've been trying to come since the network in my environment, it doesn't allow me every time. I'm telling you sincerely, the network in my environment is too bad. It's too bad. Before I can get chance to come at times, take me time. I will be searching, testing. Once I get luck to come, I enter. But when you subscribe, you press the notification button. The moment I get the opportunity of coming to live, you join me immediately. The notification will come to your screen. Now, let us start with this tutorial. What is a super hard manner sharpening stone? This is a stone where you use to sharpen your clipper blade with flattened surface. Flattened surface. Then you activate the surface before you use to sharpen the clipper blade professionally. You see, so I've been talking about this one, and I'll still could be continue talking about it, because the moment you lose the quality of the surface of your stone, you are not sharpening again. You have to look for another stone again, or you sharpen it. But for you not to lose the standard, you have to maintain it. Then secondly, how to sharpen your clipper blade. We have to sharpen your clipper blade, the problem will not come. Yeah, I'll be showing you one by one. Before I show you exactly where you are going to be placing your thumb, so that you can be able to be sharpening your clipper blade correctly, I will first show you the areas you are going to place your thumb and sharpen the clipper blade. You are going to condemn the surface. This surface is not going to work fine, and you will not be happy with it. You see that? So let me take my pointer to be pointing to you. Watch carefully. This is the way I position my thumb at the angle of 45 degrees. My clipper blade, when I want to sharpen it, for learners, is good. For professionals, is good. This angle 45 degrees. How do I manage to get this angle 45 degrees? I put my line here. This is angle. I'm sorry. This angle 0. This angle 180. This angle 180 here. Angle 0 here. When you take it upright, this angle 90. Between this 0 and 90 here, you find 45 here. This angle of 45 degrees. That's the way I managed to get my angle of 45 degrees in sharpening of clipper blade, placing it down the upper and the bottom clipper blade. You see it? Then how do I calculate? Let's leave that one first. Where can you position your thumb on the back of this blade if you want to sharp? That will bring error into the surface of your blade, because you may not know. Some people do mistake. They continue to be placing their thumb in a wrong position, wrong place. They continue sharpening from morning till evening. From morning till evening now, they are unable to sharpen a set of clipper blade correctly. At the end of the day, they spoil the clipper blade surface. It will not work again. Now they be telling other person that the stone is not good. The stone is bad. It is you that are going to control the stone. The stone will not control itself. It is you that are going to maintain the surface of the stone. It is not the stone that are going to maintain the stone surface. It is you that are going to maintain the standard, to know the qualities of things you are going to be doing on it, to know the way you are going to be doing it, to know the way you are going to be activating the surface, to know the type of things you are going to be using to activate the surface of your stone. It is you that are going to apply it on the surface. It is not the stone that is going to apply for itself. You understand? Now, if you want to sharpen your clipper blade and you put your thumb in that area, you are going to spoil the blade. Watch carefully now. Watch carefully. You want to sharpen this clipper blade now, you place your thumb here. This area I'm pointing to. You place your thumb here. After you finish the sharpening, the whole mouth is not going to work. I can see your comment. What are you doing? I'm sharpening clipper blade now. Easy edit. Rebedek. I can't pronounce the name very well. I'm sharpening clipper blade now. I'm trying to explain where you can place your thumb at the back of the blade. You are going to render the clipper blade useless. Yeah, this is stone that they used to sharpen the clipper blade. Let me show you the clipper so that I can know what I'm saying. This is the clipper. This is the clipper engine. I love that question. I love it because some people may not even know that blade when they remove it. They only know the clipper. But when they remove the clipper blade, they don't understand the meaning, what it is. This is the blade I'm talking about. We have them in different forms, different shapes, different in weight, different in thickness. We have them different. This is, you see, this is a complete clipper. This one is with wire. We have a cordless one too, the one that's not having this wire using the battery. It's chargeable by clipper. You see it? So let me return this one back. So when you place your thumb here to sharpening upper clipper blade, the mouth is not going to work at all. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. To only be making noise. Be like say it's grinding sound, it's making sound. It's not going to work. At the same time, this edge here, there's some people they place their thumb like this. You can place your thumb like this sometimes when you are correcting an error on the surface of the blade. But minus that one, you can't place your thumb like that. Some people will just place their thumb like this. You see like this. When you sharpen, look at the back here. You look at the back here. So when you sharpen in this way, you are going to render the surface of the blade useless. Look at this side here, or you put it by the center here, or in the mouth here, center here, this side here. So anywhere you place your thumb here, you continue sharpening. At the end of the day, when you test, the clipper blade is not going to work. At the same time, you divide your blade into two, you divide it into four. Some people place their thumb by the center only, this center like this. So when you sharpen from A to Z by the center here, your clipper blade is not going to work. Unless there are some type of error you want to correct, you place your thumb by the center. That is way of correcting error being put on the surface of the clipper blade. But for the clipper blade that was sharpened correctly before, or new clipper blade that used dull, you now want to resharpen it back. Or the clipper blade that the work is not somehow smooth again. You want to resharpen it. You are now placing your thumb in those areas I'm saying the clipper blade is not going to work. Some people place their thumb by the center, only the center from A to Z. After you finish the sharpening, this side may work, this side may work, the complete center will not work at all. And if care is not taken, if you sharpen it for a longer period of time, the whole match is not going to work. Only this edge and this edge is going to attach. It's going to touch with that bottom clipper blade. The whole match is not going to work at all. But if you sharpen like this for a shorter period of time, this side will work, this side will work, the center will not work. Unless if you are correcting error. And when we read that stage, I'll be explaining for you how you can the ways you can detect your error. I used to bring that tutorials, how you detect for errors, what are the causes of error, how are you going to correct errors. That's why I'm saying sharpening of clipper blade using the super hard manner sharpening stone, this thing deal with sense. There are many people or some barbers, they believe in just to put the clipper blade on the stone and sharp. You can never become a real professional in life. You can never. I'm telling you sincerely. There are some tutorials we don't need to sharp. I will explain some things for you, and if you are practicing sharpening before, you will really understand that what I'm saying is right, what I'm saying is true, what I'm saying is 100% okay. There are some people, they don't know where to place their thumb. That is for the upper clipper blade. Or you put your thumb by the edge here. Watch carefully. Some people put their thumb by the edge here or by the edge here. You are going to condemn the blade. Those are the areas for the upper clipper blade. Then for the bottom clipper blade, when you divide the blade into two from here to here, you divide it into two portions here. There are some people place their thumb at the center here. They place their thumb by the center here, When you sharpen the edge, the camera is too hot. It's too hot, so I'm directing the fan to it now. It's too hot. It's giving me the sign. It's too hot. I've directed the fan onto it now. Now, let me re-on the lights. For the bottom clipper blade, when you want to find the center of the blade, some people measure from here to here. They now find the center here. They put their thumb here like this. When you finish your sharpening, the clipper blade will not work. It will not work at all. Either here, it will not work. Either here, it will not work. Either here, it will not work. Then when you place your thumb by here, body say that it will not work. Then when you bring your finger to this edge, you place your thumb like this. You sharp. Look at it very well. You place your thumb by the center here. It's not going to work. By here, it's not going to work unless you are correcting error. Take note of what I'm saying. You can position your thumb anywhere to correct the error, depending on where the error is, depending on the type of the error, which when we reach there, will be showing you different type of errors, how to correct them. It is from there you are going to get in exactly what I'm trying to fashion out, what I'm trying to say, explain. Then look at this center here, like this upper here. When you place your thumb here, mostly all this along this area I'm pointing to, the front of the blade will work. When you serogap it, when you want to screen your head, you want to shave your beard, you want to draw pattern, it will work. But when from the center of the blade to the low cut setting, it will not work. That is within this area. You place your thumb here, here, and here. The low cut is not going to work at all. Then when you place your thumb by the edge here, look at this edge very well. You place it by here, you will discover that only small portion by the center is working. The whole full length here, this side here will not work at all. Because many people sharpen clipper blade, they don't know exactly the place to place their thumb. To say the clipper blade was new, they use it dull, or the clipper blade was sharpened correctly before, use dull. Those two are the same. Either you buy new clipper blade working fine, you now use it dull. Or the whole clipper, you resharpen it before, it was working well, you now use it dull. The same thing. How you place your thumb at the back of the blade to sharpen it back to normal, to refresh the surface, to make it working like new one again. That one is different. There are some people, they may sharpen the clipper blade, placing their thumb in this area I'm showing you. At the end of the day, when they test the clipper blade, it will not work at all. Or some part will be working, some part will not be working, or it will be working partially. When you go slowly on the hair, it will cut slowly, small. But the moment you go fast, it will block. It will not cut at all. So when they bring that clipper blade for you for sharpening, that is why you're supposed to know how to test the inner surface of the clipper blade, that you are not the one that use it. It was somebody that used it before. They now bring them back to you. There are some people, when they sharpen their clipper blade by themselves, they get it wrong. They now remind the clipper engine on the clipper again. They now hold it. They put oil there. They put kerosene there. They now hold it down like 4 or 5 minutes. Begin to take up the adjuster up and down. Like say they have using it for a week. They now remove it, bring it to you for sharpening. So if care is not taken, you not test, it may take you almost a whole day to get it right. Or you may not even get it right because the error is in the surface. You may not know. The normal way you are sharpening, you be sharpening it, but the clipper blade will not work fine. You need to test it, which I've been showing you many times, which I'm still going to show you today. You test. Then what are the areas? What are the areas? Mostly, there's one common mistake that many people sharpening clipper blade used to do, those who are not expert on it. They normally put their thumb by the center here. They now put the thumb on top of thumb. Now press it firmly. They'll be dragging it up and down, up and down, up and down. No matter when you place your thumb only by the center here, except you are correcting error. If you sharpen 1,000 set of clipper blade, all are not going to work. All I'm saying are not going to work. Only the center here, like they just place their thumb. They press it, overpress. They still put another thumb on top of another thumb. Now be dragging up and down. up and down, sharpening. At the end of the day, the test, the clipper blade is not going to work because they don't know the exact place where you're supposed to place your thumb to get the correct sharpening, to get the best sharpening, to get the accurate sharpening. You know, when you are sharpening clipper blade every day by day, 30 sets of clipper blade, 10 sets of clipper blade, 5 sets of clipper blade, 2 sets of clipper blade, almost every day, and you are getting everything right almost every time you are sharpening, the confidence will build in you. The confidence will build under your thumb. The confidence will come. Then you have trust in the materials, in the stones you are using. You have trust in your thumb, and you have trust in your brain that controls everything. But if you don't know where to position your thumb, that is why you see some barbers or some people practicing, they say, I sharpen 10 sets of clipper blade, 5 is working. I sharpen 20 sets of clipper blade, 12 is working, 8 is not working. Those are the problems. Many people believe just to put the blade on the stone, say you are learning. No, it's not. That one carry 5% out of 100. Things that surrounded the sharpening of clipper blade is 95% in my own studio here. To put the blade on the stone, carry 5% out of 100. When you now know only to put the blade on the stone and sharp, that is 5 over 100. Do you pass it? No, you do not pass. Many things surrounded the stone itself, many things surrounded the clipper blade, many things surrounded the thumb. How you place your thumb on the back of the blade, where you're supposed to place your thumb at the back of the blade, how will you press it down, how will you make your movements? All these are very, very necessary and very important to know. Once you don't get all these things right, you continue sharpening some good, many wrong, some good, many wrong. Then you won't your mind will not build the confidence. If you want to sharpen clipper blade now, you now be fearing whether it's going to work, whether it's not going to work. That will be in your mind. But when you are sharpening clipper blade every day by day, you are getting all right every day by day, you build confidence in the work you are doing will not build confidence in you. Now, how do you want to calculate if you want to sharpen the upper clipper blade that you will not be doing mistake? And when mistake comes, you will actually know that it's the surface of your stone that is not good. That is why I'm saying the sharpening of the stone, clipper blade on the stone, deal with sense. Problem can come from the top. Problem can come from the blade. Problem can come from the surface of the stone. Then if you don't know the accurate one, where the problem comes from, where are you going to solve the problem? That is where many people get confused. They get confused. If you don't know the way to place your thumb, error will come. If the clipper blade sharpened wrongly before, you did not know how to test, you put it on the stone, it may even spoil your stone surface again, and you may not get it right. And at times, the stone surface, one part is down, one part is up. You may not take your eyes to see. How do you want to test for it? How do you want to know that this surface of stone need to repair? And that is why I always say it. When you know how to sharpen the stone, when the sharpening is for you, it's working fine. You're supposed to know how to maintain it. You shouldn't resharpen it again. Prevention is better than cure. I believe in prevention. To prevent my stone not to spoil than to be making correction. I hate to do correction on the stone. And I will never do it unless I'm using it for tutorial or customer bring it for me for work and I do it for them, I collect money. But for me to do mistake on my stone, I will never do it because I know the necessary step I'm supposed to be taking. I will never dump them. I will never dump anyone. The moment you jump one style, the error is going to come either under your thumb or the blade or on the surface of the stone. Either of the three. Now, how do we calculate where to place the thumb on the back of the blade for upper? This is the front where this upper clipper blade lays on top of the upper clipper, bottom clipper blade here. This is the back where it lays at the back here. Watch carefully. Then when you want now to find the center for this blade now, this is the center from here to here, you find the center. This is the center here. You divide it into 2, then you divide it equally into 2 like this again, making 4. Let's turn the other side now. When you divide it into 2 like this, let me bring another pointer. Nobody to hold the phone for me. That is it. Nobody to hold the camera. You divide it into 2 like this, into 4 again like this. Let me see whether it can stay by itself. Let me see whether it can stay. Yeah. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Sit in this way now. Let me show you exactly where you are going to place your thumb. When you divide your blade into 4 portions like this, watch carefully. You now calculate this center to this side. You now find another center here. Then from this side to the center here, you find another center here. You now watch your thumb. Look under the thumb like this. You find the center of your thumb, the center. This is the center here. The center here. You will now take this center to match with this center here. Look at it carefully. Let me position. There's nobody to hold the camera for me. That is why this thing is not stable at all. I'm the only person in the studio. You see like this. From here to here, you find the center. From here to here, you find the center here. You now use that center to match this center of your thumb here. To match the center of your thumb here. You now place it in this way. Watch me. See the way I place it. You shouldn't overlap. Here like this. See the way I place it. That's how you place your thumb. Then for the other side there, this is how you place your thumb. You shouldn't overlap to the other side. You sit in this way. You leave the gap for the first side. That is the way you place your thumb for sharpening. Let me remove this thing and show you. Watch like this. See the center of the, you now put it like this to cover the half part of the blade. Then the other side to cover the half part of the blade. You see it in this way. That is the way you position your thumb. Unless you want to correct the error on the surface of the blade. If there's no error, the clipper blade was sharpened correctly before, they now use it though. They brought it to you. Or you use it though by yourself, you want to resharpen it. Or somebody use it though, you want to resharpen it. Or new clipper blade that was not sharpened before and it was working fine. Because all those, not all the new clipper blades are working fine. You buy some that doesn't work at all. I've seen many, they took many to my shop. They buy clipper blade new like 10. The 10 doesn't work. 6, 5. They bring it to me, then I resharpen it for them. They are in my tutorial. When you go back to watch my tutorial, they are there. New clipper blades. You see that? So that is for the upper clipper blade. You place your thumb like this. You place your thumb like this to sharpen your clipper blade. That is for the upper clipper blade. So when you want to sharpen for the bottom clipper blade, this is where this upper clipper blade don't normally get error. You don't normally get error. Though some people don't know how to sharp, some people get error on it, but normally many people get this one right. Many people get it right. But this is where the problem normally comes. This area, this bottom clipper blade. Because this one is thick. I'm sorry. This blade is thick, heavy, stubborn to sharp. Then how do you calculate where to place your thumb? And the problem for this blade is that when you are sharpening it on wrong side, you know it's a thicker blade. It will continue to be chopping. It will be going little by little. It will be going little by little. At the end of the day, when you now test and you discover that it doesn't work, the area that you mistakenly chopped down that's supposed to be leveled and the area that's supposed to be leveled that was up, how are you going to balance it up? That is where the problem is. Only the real professional can do it. If care is not taken to correct such an error, it will spoil the surface of your stone if you don't know how to maintain your stone surfaces very well. That is why some people will say, my stone was working well before this stupid, this year something I sharpened, my stone doesn't work again. You did not get the blade right and it spoiled the surface of your stone. That is why I'm saying, sharpening of clipper blade, deal with recess. Number one thing you're supposed to learn is how to maintain the stone surface, not to lose the quality. Because if you do not lose the quality, any clipper blade you are sharpening on it, you may not get it right, but the quality of the stone will still be there. You may get it right, the quality of the stone will be there. You may sharpen 10 sets of clipper blade, 5 is working, 5 is not working. The quality of the surface of your stone is still there. You have the confidence that the stone I'm using is still good, only that I have not get it right through my thumb or through the way I position my thumb on the back of the blade. Your problem will not be in one side, not in two sides. I'm coming to show you again how you are going to be maintaining your stone surface that will not lose it. Now, this is the center of the, when some people want to calculate the center of the blade now, from here to here now, when you see where is the center, many people point here And when you look at it very well, this around the center now, from here to here. Many people, you say, where is the center? Many people put their thumb here or their pointer here. This is the center around here. It's wrong. In sharpening of clipper blade in my own studio, it's wrong, totally wrong. It's over 100. When you want to calculate the center of this blade now, where the upper clipper blade is staying here, where the upper clipper blade is staying at the back, this is the area. From here to here is the length of the blade. This is the center. To sharpen the clipper blade, that is my own studio. That's why I always say it. Any style, any tricks, any logics, any method you see in my own studio, don't compare it to another person's studio. Don't compare. That is the way I apply my own things, and it's working for me fine, 100% okay, giving me the confidence of sharpening almost every day by day. No error free. This is the center of the blade. Then you divide it into 2 here, you divide it into 4 again. Now turn it to the other side. This is the center here. You see it. This is where many people get it wrong. They now put their thumb here at the center here. They say from here to here, this is the center. And true, this is the center where you are looking at it. But for real professional want to sharpen clipper blade, this is the center of the blade. This is the center. You divide it into 2. You divide it into 4. You now place your thumb here. The center of your thumb will be center here. Here like this. The center of your thumb to be center here too. That's where you place your thumb. And you should not be shaking. You have to go straight. Your to and fro, as you are walking to and fro, you have to maintain the same position. You should not shift up and down. The moment your thumb is shifting up and down, you are going to put in error on the surface of the blade. That is why I always apply masking tape. When you are sharpening on the roll like this, it used to draw. When you place your thumb in one position, before you go up and down 3 times now, you must be dislocate. Exactly where you started your point, either you shift to the front here, you shift to the back, or you shift to the side. Anyone will happen. You can never stand the same place. Let's practice and see now. Let's practice and see. You see now? You see now? You see now? You see now? Though the chemical is not in the solvent, but it doesn't mean anything. It's supposed to go. You see like this? Then let me attach the mask, or let me look for the one that's masking tape at the back. You see this one now, masking tape at the back. Nobody to hold the camera for me. That is why. See this one with masking tape. See where I want to place my tongue. See like this. You see it like that? Watch again. Does this one remove from my tongue? No. This masking tape is helping me to get grid at the back of this blade. Any place I place my thumb, that is how it's going to be until I remove it back. Any place I place, if I place it here to correct error now, when I'm going, the same place is going to maintain. It won't be going up and down, side by side, or even fall out. You place your thumb here exactly to sharpen this side. When you go 100 times, it has to be there. It won't shift to anywhere because the masking tape is there. It has make a grid. When you put your thumb here like this, you go 10 times. It will still be there in the same position to maintain the standard of the sharpening you want. You see like that? Then if you want to correct error, I say don't put your thumb here. But to correct some error you want to correct, you place your thumb like this. Then you go like this. See where I'm going. See my thumb again. Still maintain the same position. But if there is no masking tape there, you place your thumb here before you go 5 times now. You find your thumb here. It has shifted to another place. This is the area you want to sharpen systematically or knowingly. You are sharpening another side. Those are the areas that mistakes used to come. Many people don't take notes. So when you now want to find your center to sharpen, you divide the blade into 2 like this. You divide it into 4. You place your thumb here like this. Half part. See the way I place it. You place your thumb here like this to sharpen your clipper blade. The moment you put your thumb here, low cut is not going to work at all. You can try it. Try it in your shop. Try it. Try it at home. You place your thumb here like this to sharpen. You go to and fro. You can't tell. You can't everything. You test. Only this mouth is going to work. Where's my pointer? Only this mouth is going to work. Only this edge. Starting from center here to the local setting here, it will not work at all. When you adjust your setting to here, it will be comping here. Let me show you here. If you carry your blade up, finish, it's going to work like this. The mouth is going to work. When you come down a little, about 30% gap, it's going to work. But this one is zero gap, 0% gap. When you come down a little, that's 30% gap. Well, immediately you come to down, finish, this low cut setting is going to be comping the hair. It will not cut at all. It will not cut here at all. It will be comping as if you are saying you are using the comb. Because all these things, if you don't know where to place your thumb, you don't know where to actually calculate your points, you'll be sharpening almost every day, you won't get what you are doing right. You see that is the place you place your thumb. That's the place, unless you are correcting error on the surface of the blade. And depending on where the error is, it is where the error is that you're going to calculate to know where to put your thumb at the back of the blade for easy sharpening and get it right. Now, let me still show you again. Like this. Then you divide again. Then from the center here to the side, you find the center here to place your thumb. From the side here to the center here, you find the center here to place your thumb. Those are the areas you place your thumb. If to say the clipper blade was new, working well before I use it dull, or the clipper blade was old one, you sharpen it last, sharpen it rightly. The clipper blade was working fine before it dull. You want to sharpen, that's the area you place your thumb, here and here. Watch like this. Watch like this. Not here like this, not here, not here, not here, not here, not in the mouth here, not in the head here, not in the head here. This is the rightful center here. You watch here and here. You see that's the area you place your thumb at the back of the bottom clipper blade. So for the, let me still repeat this one again. You divide your blade into 2. You divide it into 4. Then from the center here, this is the center here. To the side here, you place your thumb here. From this side to the center here, you place your thumb here. At times, this O used to be by the center, exactly the center. But at times, some used to shift to the front or just shift to the back. That is why you need to calculate from here to here. You find the center here. You see that this is where you are going to place your thumb, here and here, to sharpen your clipper blade. Watch carefully now. Watch carefully now. That's the area you place your thumb. Then, when you have known the place to place your thumb at the back of the blade, how are you going to position your blade to make it easy for you to sharp? And at the end of the day, when you sharpen your clipper blade, it's going to work. Is to know the way, the angles you are going to position your blade. We have different angles. I have 3 different angles in using in my own studio, but I can only give you one for learners, for professional. When you use that one, you always give correct sharpening. That's angle 45 degree. Angle 45 degree. And I will show you the way I get it again. Watch like this. This angle 0 here, angle 180 here. When you take it upright like this angle 90 degree. From here to here is angle 90. When divided into 2 is angle 45 degree. You see, that's the way I get my whole angle 45 degree. That's the way you place it like this. You place this one like this to sharpen your clipper blade. Then, if you want to sharpen it, you divide your stone into 2. You divide your blade into 2. Watch like this. You divide this blade into 2. You see the way it is. You divide this one into 2. Then you divide your stone into 2. This thing is work of mathematics. There are so many areas in sharpening of clipper blade that you apply mathematics method. Either you know pure maths, additional mathematics, other mathematics, arithmetic, anyone you know is applicable to this sharpening. Applicable. So when you want to sharpen this side, you want to sharpen this side. These 2 sides fall along this upper part of the stone. Let me place it very well. Fall along this upper part of the stone. Watch carefully. You have to sharpen this side along this upper part of the stone. When you want to sharpen the remaining half part of the blade for the upper and the bottom clipper blade, you sharpen it within the area of this remaining half part of the stone here. So when you first sharpen, you use half part of the stone to sharp. When you sharpen the other side here, you use the remaining half part of the stone. Directly or indirectly, you are using the surface of the whole stone. You will not lose the quality of it. But by staying in one place, sharpening upper clipper blade, stay in one place, sharpening the other side, sharpening the bottom clipper blade in one side, the other side. You sharpen the upper clipper blade, bottom clipper blade one side. You will soon lose the quality of the surface. I will show you later. I will show you, which means you have to know this thing one by once you know it. If at all you have not know how to sharp, but you know where you can place your thumb to bring error, you know how you can use your stone to bring error, that one is number one advantage. Because mistakenly, you see a stone in the dustbin, you pick it, and you tested it's working fine. There's some stone I pick in the dustbin here. They brought it to me here, this one in the dustbin. And it's working well for me. See it? There are about two here, there's another one here. They saw it in the dustbin, and I sharpened them, and they are working for me. Then you mistakenly, or you buy, or you know somebody who can sharpen the stone for you, you now buy the stone, or the one you have before, they help you to sharpen it. Once you get the advantage of a better surface, you know how to maintain it. That is number one advantage. One of your problems are solved. They give you original stone. Once you know how to maintain it, you will never resharpen it again. That's how it's going to be forever, when you know how to maintain it. You see like this now, you sharpen this half on this half of the stone, you sharpen remaining half on the remaining part half of the stone. And if you want to use another method, let me show you again. You divide the blade into two. If you want to sharpen this side, you use the whole surface of the stone to sharpen the first side. Then if you want to sharpen the other side, now you still use the same surface of the stone to sharpen the second side. Directly or indirectly, you are using the whole stone surfaces. No place is left untouched. And no one is overused. You use them equally. Watch like this now. I divide the blade into two, like this. I want to sharpen using half part of the stone. I'm sharpening here. I go here along this only area. Watch carefully now. After I sharpen this one, I'm finished. I come here. I will not come here again. I shift to this side. You see like this. I sharpen the second side of the second part of the stone. Directly or indirectly, I've used the whole surface of the stone. Then when I divide my stone and my blade into two like this, I divide the blade into two, and I want to use half part to walk through the whole surface when sharpening. The remaining part of the blade, I still want to sharpen it on the whole surface of the stone. I'll show you now. That one is zigzag movement. Z-I-G, Z-A-G, zigzag movement. See like this. I want to sharpen here now. And now go like this. Watch me. I go up like this. I come like this. I go up like this. Do you see now? I'm now systematically moving towards the right. This is the left-hand side. I'm moving towards the right. I come down straight like this. I go diagonal like this. I come back straight again. I'm sorry. I come back straight again like this. You know, I've covered from here down to here. Cover the whole surface. And now going back again. Watch like this. I cover back again. You continue to go like this. Zigzag movement from one side to the other. From one side to the other. You see like this. From one side to the other. I now go to and fro 50 times for this side. So if I want to sharpen this side again, the way I walk through zigzag movement to cover the whole surface, I will still repeat the same thing for here. Watch carefully now. From left side to the right hand, right to the left, left to the right, right to the left, left to the right. And now continue like that, going from left to right, right to left, counting 50 times again. Which means the same to and fro 50 times I counted for zigzag movement, I still counted the same thing 50 times to and fro zigzag movement for the other side. Equation balance. You see like that? So the way you sharp, you have to be systematically sharpening. As you are sharpening the surface of the blade, systematically you are sharpening the surface of your stone too. Because this stone surface is going to be chopping around 98% proportion to, or just to say 99% to proportion of one, a ratio of 1. The inner surface of the stone will be chopping the inner surface of the blade in 99% ratio of 1%. What you are taking two things to rub each other. When this one is powerful, it will be chopping this one excessively. But take note too, this one self is fighting back. Only say the rate at this one is fighting back is very, very low, 1% to 99%. So before it will form hole by the center, it will take like 3-4 weeks when you are sharpening many blades almost every day, like a month. So that is why I'm saying you should know how to maintain your stone surfaces. And where the problem used to come, many people you see ordinary stone and ordinary kerosene to sharp, ordinary oil to sharp. Those are the people that normally get that kind of error. Before they use their stone for 1 month, it will not work again. Before they use it for 1 month, it will not work again. Let me show you now. There's nobody to hold the camera for me. And if I do not take it close like this, you can't understand. If I take the camera far away, you can't understand this very well. But for me to take it nearer, that is why you are seeing exactly, even as I'm looking at the screen, I can see it very well. But when I take the camera to far away, you may not understand it. And I'm the only person in the studio now. We are in the night, midnight here. So you see like this, many people that used to sharpen clipper blade, this is the way they put their kerosene. They will never spread it. They just put the blade on top like this. Watch carefully. Oh. They want to sharpen. They don't even get specific place. They just put their tongue like this. Only be going by the center like this. They won't touch here like this. They won't touch all this place. Coming down now, finish, they will not touch here. They will only stay by the center here. Watch carefully. Try to understand what I'm trying to fashion out. You are only sharpening through the center. Only the center. Today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, every day. You will now discover that from this area to this area now, it will go down. Here will be healed. Here will be healed. Because you are not touching here. You are not touching here. You are only touching from here. When you divide this stone into 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You are using 2/4 here. Half part of the stone by the center. You are using it to sharp every day. You did not touch here. You did not touch here. Before you use it for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, this stone is not going to work again. Here will form shallow area. The moment you cross here, error. The moment you cross here, error. You see like that? But when you know how to use your stone very well, you know how to make your way. When you want to sharp, you cover here like this, you go up. See like this. You come down again like this. You watch. You go up again. You come down like that. That's how you continue to be going. No place, half of this stone now, no place will be untouched. Everywhere have to be touched equally. The level will be going the same way. And that is why I'm saying, when you count 100 times, or no, to say 50 times here, or to say 5, you go 5 times here like this. This 5 times. Then you now want to use the other side now. You go the same 5 times here. 5 times. It will be chopping the same. The surface will be balancing the same. But the moment you are sharpening this side, you go 100 times. Let us jump to 100. You have counted 100 now. Then you want to sharpen this side now. You now go 50 times. You go 50 times. Which place do you think is going to wear much? This place is going to wear this 100 times. The moment you are going up and down, you will be chopping this inner surface very well than 50 times here. And this one is chopping well. At the same time, this surface now will be fighting back against the stone surface here too. The surface will be going down little by little. Your eyes may not be seeing it properly. It will be going down little by little. One day is one day. You just discover that when you put the blade on top to sharp, it will not work again. It will not give you the best sharpening again. You now get confused. Problem has come. Problem has shoot out. You see that? Then again, there are some people, they divide their stone into 2 like this. They divide the stone into 2. Or they divide it into 3. 1, this 1, 2, 3. They now carry from here 1, 2. They leave this area untouched. They only be sharpening clipper blade along this area. Only along this 2/3. They will be sharpening every day by day without touching this 1/3 here. This light portion here. This narrow portion, they won't touch it. Before you sharpen clipper blade for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, this place has go down. Your hands may not see it very well. This place is up. This place is down. Any day you do mistake, you now turn the stone. Watch carefully. You now mistakenly put this area like this. You sharp. Problem will be coming that very day. You may not know. You know, when you are in earlier time, those people don't used to put their stone in the same place. There are some people, after using it, they put it in the drawer. Tomorrow now they bring it back again. Next tomorrow they bring it back again. You see like that? When you are putting it in this way, try to understand what I'm trying to fashion out. What I'm trying to explain. You know, when you divide your surface into 3, 1, 2, 3, you are using this 2/3 almost every day by day. It's covering the blade like this almost every day by day, up and down. You are using, and it's working well for you. You now use it for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. One day you now do mistake. See the way this thing is, so you now mistakenly put it in this way. You put the down one in the up in the down. You know this one is ill. This one is narrow. That's why you not remove the iron. The minute you put the blade like this, you will think this is 2/3 of it you are using here. You begin to sharpen error because this area is up, this area is down. The surface of your blade will not be balanced. Sharpening 1 million set of clipper blade, all are not going to work. All. I'm not saying one or two. All are not going to work at all. Sharpening 1 million set of clipper blade like this, all will not work. Those are the things to take note. Anywhere you are, see, I will show you one thing here. Look at this mark here. Watch this mark very well. You can see one hole there. I drill it here. You see it? This is a sign. I use the edge of the blade. I will show you the way I do it. This is the edge of the blade. You use the sharp one, the one that you have sharpened, that be like they do. You now put it like this to put it mark. What carefully, see where I'm doing it, see where I hold it. You can take a rag. You can use rag to hold this like this, that will not be affecting your finger. You see like this. You drag to give it mark. This is the mouth I'm using. You see it? This is the mouth. Now let me show you now. Look at the mark here now. You see that I've put the mark there. See the mark. So when you are using your stone, if you are the type that after you finish using it, you remove it, you go and keep it in drawer or somewhere. You now bring it the second day. If you did not put the mark there to know exactly the area you are going to be using for up, the area you are going to be using for down. You know, this one before was like this. It was like this. The mark was here. Then you are using 2/3 of it, 2/3. This larger portion here. Any day you do mistake, this one come up like this one come down. You'll be sharpening error throughout that day until you change the stone to the normal position. Let me still come back again. Whether I want you to get me very right. You divide your stone surface into 3. 1, 2, 3. Then this 1, this is 2. You put the line here like this. Anytime you want to sharpen, you are using 2/3 of it like this to sharp. 2/3 to sharp. It's covering the blade. Either you take it in this way, you take it in this, it's covered. You now use it for like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. This area is down. This area is up. This narrow area is up. This area is down. Any day you do mistake, see where the mark is. See where I put the mark. Any day you do mistake, maybe you are the type that after finishing the sharpening, you take this one away, you go and keep it. The next day you are coming back, see where the mark is now. You now put this mark in the front. The problem has come. You know you are using 2/3 here, 2/3 here. Instead of this one mark to be here, this one has no mark to be up. This is the area you are using to sharp. This is the area you are using to sharp now. This one is ill. This narrow area is ill. You now place your blade in this way. The problem has come. You may not take your eyes to see the heel, but the moment you are using this place every day, this place will go down a little bit. Your hands may not see it. This place is up. Any day you started sharpening clipper blade in this way with this side up, if you sharpen 1 million set of clipper blade, all are not going to work at all. Those are the area people don't take note at all. They will say, this stone was working for me yesterday now. The day before yesterday, I used it. Even yesterday, I sharpened 1,000 set of clipper blade. All work fine. Today now, this is the first time I'm working. It doesn't work again. Check where you are placing your stone before. You see, this mark is always here. This is the mark here. Any day you do, and you normally sharpen half like this, you don't use it finished. Only this area you sharp. Any day you do mistake, this mark is in the front. You can practice it and see. Any day this one is in front, sharpening 1 million set of clipper blade, all are not going to work. You will think the stone has spoiled. And it's because of the way you are using it. You are using 2/3 of it here. Maintaining using it like that now. And the more you use it, the more you are spoiling the surface. Because anytime you forget, problem has come. Then anytime you mistakenly sharpen across this edge, problem will come. unless you can stay by the center where you are sharpening. And so far you did not know how to use stone, mistakenly you'll be coming here. Mistakenly you'll be turning it against each other. Then now sometimes you sharpen clipper blade, like 20 sets, 15 work, or 11 work right, 9 did not work. You will see someday you will not sharpen anyone correct. Then when you mistakenly now put this mark here, when you sharpen 10 sets of clipper blade, all the 10 sets may work or 9 may work. You now get confused. What is worrying with this stone? Yesterday it doesn't work fine. The day before yesterday it doesn't work at all. But today now I sharpen 3 sets. The 2 set work or the 3 set work. Is the way you place your stone, the way you are using your stone. You do not take note of it. That is why it's advisable to be using the whole surface at the same time. Anywhere you put it is going to give you the best of the service. If you put it in this way to sharp, cross it like this to sharp. There are some tutorials I did using this corner to sharp. I sharpen like 10 sets of clipper blades. Oh, this side, I'm using this side to sharp, this angle to sharp. There was stone when I was selling stones. I formed some stone, all the sides are working. This side is working, this side is working, this side is working, this surface is working, here is working, the other side is working. There are some stones are sharpening that way. All the sides are working fine. The 6 sides are working fine. And I've tested all. When you go to my subscribe to my channel and go back and watch, you will see them there. When you know how to use your stone very well to cover the whole surface, anyhow you put it, it's going to give you the best of the service. But once you there are some people now from here like this to the front, they will really sharpen here, leave this plenty area. Some people will stay like this from here to here, leave this bigger area here, be sharpening here. Some people will be sharpening in hack form, like see the way I'm going. They be going like this, like say they want to climb mountain. See like this, they be going corner. They won't touch here. They won't touch here. This portion, watch carefully now. Their sharpening will not cover here. This triangle here, then another triangle here to not cover it. It will now be going like this. See the way I'm taking my movements. Different way people are sharpening. Wrong way. And at the end of the day, they now be blaming the stone. Maybe they get one type of stone. They don't let me show you any carton. Don't say I'm spoiling another people's product. Any stone they are using now, they will now be condemning that type of stone. Say the stone is not good. They mention the name, so name of the stone. It's not good, Jared. Now, yes, stone. You want you use it for 1 month now, you're working fine. The next month now, it's not work at all. It is you that doesn't know how to maintain the stone surface. The best thing, those 2 methods that I show you now, divide your stone into 2, divide the blade into 2, use this upper part to sharpen on the upper part of the stone. The remaining part of the blade, you sharpen it on the remaining part of the stone. The number of to and fro you go for here, you will repeat the same thing for here. Equation balance. The way you activate the surface of the stone for here, apply the here, the same thing this way. So the stone will be chopping the same way, all the surface. Then one important thing that people don't take note is supposed to get EPA for this surface. EPA, what do I call it? EPA. HELPER. EPA stone or material stone. I got 2 different of material stones I'm using for all my stones. 2 material stones. This one is a special stone. This one is special stone. I don't use it to sharp. I use it as a material, as a food on this one. I will show you the way I use it. This another one again. This one is biscuit bone. See the way I use it. This biscuit bone. This another one again. You see the way I use it, Remy. These are some one again. You see the way I use them, Remy. All these are bigger stone before full stone. So when you know how to maintain your stone surface, it is only this one will be wasted. You'll be consuming this one. This one will maintain the standards forever. I will show you. This surface will maintain the standard forever. It will never lose your confidence. It will never betray you. You will have trust on it. It will have trust in you. Anytime you are coming to this stone, you come with happiness. You come with full confidence. You come up in the time of say, if you bring 1 million set of clipper, I'm going to sharpen all fastly for you. Go and bring another. I'm going to sharpen, be collecting your money. And your customers now will now build confidence in themselves. Say, anytime I go there, that's the way they do. You know the way my environment here, they can use 1 clipper blade for 3 months, 4 months. They know the way they package it. But when they are coming back to sharp, some put 2,000 naira on top of 1 blade, 1,500. I sharpen clipper blade 500. That's normal one if you use it correctly. But when you know the way you use it, overuse it, some people just put 1,000 naira there. No, they know that you are sharpen it. They know how to sharpen it. They put 1,000. They know the way they use it, and they have the confidence. No matter how they use the blade, when they bring it to me, I will sharpen it. You know that some people, when you give them 2 sets of clippers, they watch this one. I can sharpen this one. This one is condemned. They won't sharpen this. Bring anyone, no condemned blade for here. That is why I go with. Let me show you some clipper blade that sharpen to new ones. You see them? These are condemned clipper blade. I go to the dressmaker and pick them. I turn all these are the people I turn to like this. You see? So I go for condemned clipper blade, turn them into new ones. So person sharpening this one, turn them to new one. How do you want to use your clipper blade that will not sharpen it? See them here now. There are plenty in my store there. There are plenty. We go to the dustbin. Now somebody show me that plate there. We dig the ground, pick them, come out. All of these ones I'm turning to new ones. You see, all of these ones I'm sharpening them back. See this one now. When you watch, you know this one is condemned. You see the rotting there. It was through the sharpening. I brought it like that, and all are working now. I sharpen them and test them. You see like that? So when you know how to sharpen clipper blade, you know how to maintain your stone, you are going to be using it forever. Forever and ever, you are going to be using it. That is why I'm saying most of the tutorial doesn't determine to be sharpening clipper blade every day. It doesn't determine, because you will know how to maintain your stone surface. Then that's the way for the kerosene. You know that kerosene I told you, if you are using ordinary kerosene to sharp and you are not using material stone, this kerosene is normally spoil the stone surface. Many people don't know. Ordinary kerosene, the more you put iron there, it will be chopping. The way it's chopping the iron, the iron is chopping the stone. Any area you are using constantly, that area is going down with ordinary kerosene. The same thing, engine oil, ordinary engine oil. When you are using it without using all this material stone on it, the stone surface is not going to last. As people using kerosene, I've used it for many years. Yeah, under research, I've used ordinary oil, ordinary kerosene, some chemicals like that. Kerosene is bad. Ordinary oil is bad without putting material stone on them. Like this now, if I want to make use of my stone now, I first apply oil like this. See the oil? I'm using only one hand. Don't be other. So when I place it on the camera stand, you can't see it very well. I now use my finger to spread the oil. See the way I spread it? To cover the whole surface. You spread it to cover. When you first apply kerosene to clean the surface of your stone. That's number one. You clean it very well. You remove the carbons, stone particles, iron particles, dirties on it. You remove it. After now, you apply the oil. Either engine oil, light oil, or thick one. You apply it. After this one now, you now come with special stone. This is special stone. You now select one area to be using. Look at this area I'm using. Watch carefully now. You can see the sign there. You pick one portion. You won't be using here today, tomorrow here. No. You pick one place. You'll be using. See the way I'm using it. See the way I'm making my movement to cover the whole surface. You see like this? That is anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. And now go clockwise again like this. You see like this? You see the way I'm going? Then you maintain only this portion. Anytime you want to use, you take this face to rub it. Don't use here again. Don't use it. Take only one place. You continue using small time. You see that this place is very, very flattening. As this one is flattening, it will be flattening this one too. See like this. So before you sharp, you help this stone surface. You refresh the stone surface. Any place that's going up, you bring it down. Any place that's going down, you balance it up again. Everything will become leveled. You see like this. Before you sharp, you must have to use it. Before you sharp, you must have to use it. After you use this one now, you now come with this one. I call this one catalyst or biscuit bone. Catalyst or biscuit bone. This one is very light. When you are using this one to rub, this one will be depreciating. It will be reducing in size. Putting sand on the surface of this one. You know, small here, there. You now you see it like this. This one will be reducing in size little by little. It will now be forming sandy substances on the surface of this one to form flatness very well. You see like this. That's clockwise like this to cover all, anti-clockwise like this to cover all. Look at the surface of this one now. You see flattening or bend. You see it very, very flattening. Then look at this one too. Look at this surface. Look at it like this. Very, very flat. Very, very flat. You see it in this way. You see like this. So when you are using this stone 1,000,000 years, this is how it's going to be. Only the side like this is going to be reducing the height. The height will be coming down little by little, little by little, little by little, little by. This stone is more than 5 years now. It will be coming down little by little. You will not take yours as a, but within years, you will discover that this thing is slow, it's slower, it's going down. But under 1 month, 2 months, you cannot notice it because all this one will be helping it. You see like this. So before you sharp, you activate the surface, you make it flatten. You remove all the hill there. Wherever is forming shallow area like lagoon, you balance it up, you cover it up again. No hole, no hopper place there. You maintain this standard forever. You won't sharpen it again. That is why I'm saying using of the stone deal with sense, logic, tricks, and strategies. The moment you don't know all these tricks, you begin to suffer yourself. Suffer yourself every day by day. Before you sharpen this one now, under 3 weeks now, it's quench again. Under 1 week again, it's quench. Under 2 weeks, quench. 1 week, quench. You continue carrying stone up and down every day. It will not become liability for you. You will not be fearing the stone. Say, this one now, next week now is a problem again. I will go and resharpen it. You don't need to resharpen it again. The moment you get it right, you try to keep it maintaining. The maintenance is the best. To prevent it to spoil from spoiling is better than to be repairing. You will not allow the surface to spoil. You will not allow the surface to form any shallow area. Let me show you one stone now. It's because of the tutorial that make me not to even to correct it. I've sharpened this side. So I'm using this side to sharp. But this side, there's one hole by the center. Look at this center. Who used it last? They use it through the center. Look at the center, how it go deep. You see it was before I sharpened it before that covered this hole a little. It was plenty. They used this stone by the center only to condemn. They now throw it away. One of my customers now saw it. He used to see me recording video every day. Now brought it to me. That was about 2 years ago now, or 3 years. And now they sharpen this one, sharpen it. But for us to be showing this one, that's why I did not repair this one finish. So you see this, whenever I want to show you that the stone used to go down by the center, I take this one. You see that? So most important, I believe, is to maintain the stone surface. Don't let it spoil. The moment you are using ordinary kerosene, you don't use material stone, it's going to spoil. The moment you are using ordinary oil, you put ordinary oil on top and sharp every day, one day is going to go down. But with material stone, with all this special stone, it can never form any shallow area. I've been using this one more than 3 4 years now. You will never resharpen it again. You try it and see. So those are the areas you place your thumb to bring errors on the back of the blade. I've shown you. Those are the areas you put your thumb by the back of the upper clipper blade to bring error. And I've shown you exactly where you are going to place your thumb to get correct sharpening. Then how to correct error, different type of error. I'm bringing them one by one. Yesterday I bring like 1 or 2 how to correct errors. So tomorrow now, by the grace of God, may God spare our life, I'm still coming with another valuable tutorial, which you are going to gain very well. When you know all these things before you start this, or when you did not know it before, you used to do mistake. But since I'm telling you now, try to be practicing it. You'll be seeing that the changes will be coming to your work. The work that's giving you suffering before will now be reducing the stress. Little by little, the stress will be going out. The time is coming now, you are going to sharpen 1 set of clip, 100 set of clipper blade, all are going to work fine. At least people watching my tutorial can testify to what I'm saying. When I sharpen clipper blade, I test. When I sharpen, I test. And I even get luck. Anytime I come on live to do tutorial, customer will just come. So I used to sharpen customers' blade and test it before I give it to them. And you can never hear during the tutorial in the afternoon time. You just see customer that enter, guy, what you do for me is not good. You can never hear it. When I see them, they bring another clipper blade or they bring another customer for me. And to come on live to sharpen clipper blade is difficult to, let me tell you sincerely, to come on live to sharpen clipper blade, Baba really understand what I'm saying. Stylists really understand, the proprietors really understand, the Baba engineers, they understand what I'm saying. If you are not perfect enough, you are not sure of yourself, you can't come on live to sharpen clipper blade. It will disgrace you. It will disgrace you. When you sharpen clipper blade, you test and it doesn't work. Problem has come. You want to cheat the whole public and you did not get it right. How will it be? It's not good like that. So we are stopping for here for now. Tomorrow I'm still coming for another valuable tutorial. So if you are practicing before to sharpen clipper blade and you are getting some area wrong, let me give you my WhatsApp number. You snap the picture of your stone, snap the picture of the blade you take it to sharp to +234 816 362 0990 +234 816 362 0990. Put the picture there. I will use that blade to do tutorial, or the type of the stone problem you have or the blade problem you have. I will use it to do tutorial. I will form it on the blade and use it to do tutorial. Some people used to send that kind of thing to me before, but it has been a long time I receive it. So we are stopping for here today. Thank you for watching my tutorial. If you have not subscribed before, please subscribe to this channel, Sharp and Laugh TV, where you acquire the best of the knowledge to sharpen the clipper blades and to become a real professional. This is Sharp and Laugh TV YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You see where the right subscribe. Use your finger to press it. It will now change to subscribe with notification bell. Press that notification bell again. It will now give you 3 bell options. Press the one at the top most white or black in color, which means you have taken notification. The moment I come on live, you are going to be getting notified anytime I come on live. So network is too bad here. But anytime the network permits me to come, so far you subscribe, you press the notification button, the notification is coming to you straight. Thank you. You can buy a flattering stone to flatten the stone. Yes, now it's true. Now this thing is mostly is stone giving people problem, but they use only one stone to sharp. No one to help this one surface. I'm attending to your complaint or the comment you comment. You can buy a flattering stone to flatter the stone. Yes, that's the best way now. Once your stone is working fine, get another stone to be helping it. You will never lose the quality of the surface. The quality of the surface will be there for forever. It is the one you are using that will be finishing. So this one now, you'll be buying this one. You can even buy 10 at a time. You can buy this one, can last me like 2 months, 3 months. So this one will be finishing it. This one will still maintain the standard. You won't touch this one at all. You won't take it out. It will be there giving you the best of the service. Only this one you go to market and buy. This one will be only the problem. And it's not a problem. Buy like 10 or 20 at once. When you buy soft one, 20, 30 at once, before you go market again, it will be in 2 years' time. You see that? That's the way I do here. If I want to buy stone, I can buy 20, buy 15. So see how many I've used. Now see, this one is material stone. This one is material stone. This one is material stone. All these small one now, they are about 6 years. Used to remain like this. You see that? These are the one you'll be buying. You'll be using it on this one. This one will remain as it is, giving you the best of the service. Every day by day, building the confidence in you. Why should you lose the quality of the service? No, you shouldn't lose it. So we are stopping for here. Any question for me, you put it on that WhatsApp number. Thank you. See you again tomorrow.